Hi, this is Mike from Music Ministry 101. In this video, we're going to be practicing the gospel acclamation for Ash Wednesday. I'll sing and play it for you first, and then I have some great tips for you, and then we'll do a karaoke version at the end. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ, King of endless glory. If today you hear his voice, harden not your hearts. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ, King of endless glory. All right. So with this particular one, I wanted to mention one thing, which is about the R's, the letter R. Most singers that are on the beginner side a little bit, or that they don't take regular voice lessons, which is a lot of us. I don't actually take voice lessons. I'm in college, so I'm always around vocal professors. Anyways, the R is an important consonant not to emphasize because it sounds horrible when you emphasize it. If today you hear his voice, hear that R on hear his voice. You want to be thinking more, hear his voice. Having that be open and kind of glide right through it. Another way to think of it is that you just put a little bit of R coloring onto the very end. So if you're going to sing here, on the very end, put a little bit of that R sound. But because this is moving so quickly, I find it helpful to think of here. If today you hear his voice, and it comes across with a little bit of that R coloring, but you just want a little bit. That's the key. You don't want to go here. Harden not your hearts. Then on harden and hearts, you want to pretty much avoid that R there. Harden not your hearts. Notice I didn't go harden not your hearts. I'm not closing off very strongly to that R because you still understand it, and it sounds better if you don't close to a strong R sound. That R sound is just very bright and annoying, so don't close to the R super hard. If you do, just put a little bit of R coloring at the end. Hearts, like that. The very end is when the R sneaks in. All right, let's do the verse one time and just think about the R's as we do this. If today you hear his voice, harden not your hearts. Good, all right. Now let's do the whole thing karaoke. But before we do that, if you found that little tip about the R helpful, well, I have so much content about English diction and how you can improve your English diction. And that R rule is frankly a little tiny piece of all of the stuff that I'm using to sing very clearly and to enunciate so that it's very well understood. And so if you'd like to get access to that, check out my 3-day workshop for church singers. You can find it at www.musicministry101.com/workshop. What this is basically is 3 videos that you'll get, one each day, explaining some crucial element of vocal technique. But on day 2, we talk about English diction, and I give a great example of why English diction is so crucial for you to understand and to incorporate into your singing. So check out that workshop. It's fantastic, and you'll learn a lot that you'll need to cantor some of these psalms and gospel acclamations. All right, let's do a karaoke version of this gospel acclamation. Here we go. We'll do the refrain one time. All right, I hope that was helpful. If it was, consider sharing this video with other church singers that you may know that could benefit from these tips, like the tip I mentioned about the R rules. All right, I hope you have a wonderful service, and I'll see you in another video.